I've had this idea for a really long time, and I don't have any video from the regular presentation, but still wanted to give to some people. So um, here it is. I'm just going to read through the script that I'd made in November and share the slideshow, the images. Please get in touch with me, Thomas at agumboot.com, if you have any questions or would like to talk about it. I'm not sure how to make this happen, just something that I think would be pretty cool. So, um, many years ago, I started pondering this sort of big question: what do people have to see when they come to Cleveland? This question has been considered by the Department of Tourism for a long time and has been considered in a lot of different ways, but specifically, I'm talking about our landmarks. Looking to other cities for ideas, I considered the effect of the famous bean in Chicago. When people visit the city, they'll go down with friends, take pictures, and post them online for the world to see and say, hey, I'm in Chicago. It seems small, but it's actually an important tool to distribute the brand of the city over social media. I thought about it a lot, and I would never propose that we try and build something that could make the list of man-made wonders to share Cleveland's brand. But the same effect happens when people are in San Francisco at the Golden Gate Bridge or the Statue of Liberty in New York City. You take pictures and you post online and you share it with the world. I actually think that we have a giant landmark like these in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The thing is, people in Cleveland honestly don't go down there very often, which has got to be similar to Chicago. Not many natives there saying, hey, what do you want to do tonight? Do you want to hang out at the Bean? The thing is, when there's programming, even at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, this completely changes things. There's suddenly something more to do than to go down and look at a building. It creates a timeline when you have to be there to see the show. Starts at 7, ends at 10. There's an immediacy that puts you on a timeline to gather everyone together. Public arts programming excites and engages Clevelanders in many ways. Tens of thousands attend the Cleveland Orchestra playing during fireworks every year for the 4th of July, which is big, and it's fun and expensive. We couldn't possibly expect an economic return to invest in something that grand on a regular basis. But arts programming can create an economic impact if done properly. The way it manifests is through people exploring new places with a positive mindset, then returning to develop. This is Ingenuity on East 4th Street in 2005. About 3 businesses on the street at the time, and we all know what it looks like today. It's 10 years later, and the whole area is completely transformed. So here it is. It's lofty, but I think what needs to happen in Cleveland is something that does all of these things. Regular art and music program to create immediacy for people to gather at a specific time every day. Feels like a landmark that people outside of the city can visit, document, share with no barrier to entry. And it has to be affordable to maintain and create an economic impact. And on top of that, any way that it could change and evolve to keep the interest of native Clevelanders as time goes on, they can go and they can organically recommend it to visitors to be there. So I know this is asking a lot, and it seems like it would cost a fortune. But if there's a way to do it, it would have to be automated, technologically driven, little to no human involvement to reduce cost and create consistency. But would that even be interesting? This is the Bellagio Fountain in Las Vegas. It's an automated display of water and lights that move and dance to music. They play for free multiple times daily, attracting hundreds of thousands of visitors a year. They come to watch and then disperse to nearby businesses to spend money. I saw this in person and thought, that's it. That's cool. But if we were to do it in Cleveland, we couldn't just do the same thing. We could just plop some lights in the Fountain of Eternal Life and call it a day. We need to find a way to add to the idea, to make it uniquely Cleveland, and we need to make it in a place where it will create excitement and create an economic benefit. So the buzz lately has been how amazing the growth of downtown is, and how amazing the growth of Ohio City is. but there's a slight development block of these walkable neighborhoods tying together in the form of a half-mile-long bridge over the Cuyahoga. This space has been discussed in many public forums lately and is currently under construction by ODOT. Something important is going to happen in this space. My idea is the Detroit Superior Lights, or DS Lights for short. A permanent installation of LED lights along the inside of the Detroit Superior Bridge, along the Superior Viaduct, synchronized with the display available on mobile devices, all set to music. Standing on the Detroit Superior Bridge, you experience a programmed light show in 3 depths of field at set times daily. The lights chase, flash, change color, and create geometric patterns in tune with classical music, rock hall inductees, and current trending artists. The music plays through installed speakers in the bridge and through the mobile phone app. From the bridge, you can see lights on top of big poles with smaller lights strung between. It creates a canvas for images and shapes to be made. The lights are on a grid that can be programmed individually, leaving flexibility for artists to create new displays over time with the existing fixtures. The lights on the north side of the bridge create an audience, a critical mass of people every day. A walking, biking lane in the center of the bridge allows quick transportation, and on the south side of the bridge, there's a feature of counter space where vendors can rent a spot to set up and sell whatever they'd like. The 3 together create vibrancy. Now, there are likely ways to make this better, but the concept achieves a lot. It's programmatic, it feels like a landmark, it's extremely accessible, and it can create an economic impact, and on top of that, it's adaptable to change over time. DS Lights create a new paradigm where it's extremely desirable to be near the bridge. It takes what was a foot traffic void and turns it into a foot traffic center. It connects our largest neighborhoods and serves as a destination for tourists and native Clevelanders to gather and share in something beautiful. So that's it. My name is Thomas Fox. I hope you like it. If you don't, if you do, if you have any questions, want to shoot me a comment on it, my email is below. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye.